Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another Feed the Beast test pack, please ignore, let's play video. So at the end of last episode, I had been... oh, what did I do again? I can't remember. What did I do at the end of last episode? Trying to think now. Oh yeah, set up my AE system, yeah, which was kind of successful. What's that kind of weird blue thing on the minimap? Can I see it from here? It sounds like a slime. It is a little mini choo-choo. Okay, that's pretty weird. What mod's that from? Doesn't say. Ah, you son of a bitch, you hit me. Ah, it's inside. Oh god. Kill it, murder it with fire. And apparently I got some kind of... so what was it from? Darkcraft. Okay, so it's something from Darkcraft. I'm sure I'll figure out something to do with it later on maybe. But yeah, you may have noticed that I'm not where I was in the last episode when I was working on my AE system. This is my new crib. I'll just show you whereabouts it is. So, as I said before, I was going to get my base set up underneath my redwood, and I've finally done that. So I have built the first level of my treehouse, the ground level. This is just going to be my kind of temporary. Everything's just going to be temporarily stored in here for now until I can start to upgrade this and put. So what I'll eventually have is more levels, so 2 or 3 more levels going up, and then what I might also do is dig down into the earth and have like levels down below as well. But for now, this is kind of my temporary setup. So I've got my Tinker's Construct stuff here, I've got my thermal expansion and my kind of redstone flux slash Minecraft jewels. Well, the power production for that will be going here. I've then got all my storage kind of around the middle at the moment until I can get my AE system properly set up. I've got my industrial craft slash Greg Tech stuff temporarily set up here for now with my coke oven producing some coal coke. So I wanted to do a few things this episode just to get going, and one of the first things I want to do is get my whole power system kind of a bit more automated. Before, basically what I had was that my tree farm, which I've started to reset up over here, would kind of just produce would produce wood, and it would produce it was producing wood and it was producing rubber for me. As you can see, I've now got 13 stacks of rubber and 26 stacks of wood. What I want to do now is get it a bit more automated, so instead of just kind of storing the wood temporarily in some barrels, I want it automatically coming from the tree farm and going into these my furnaces. So the way I'm going to do that is that I want to make something called, we go for pipe, where is it? Insertion transport pipe. So I think what the insertion pipe does is it basically as an item comes into it, it looks to see if it can put it into an inventory. If it can, it will. So basically, until I can get my AE system set up so I can automatically insert things into here using my what's it called? So until I can automatically put things in here using my ME network, using like input and output buses, I think this will do for now. So I went and found a desert biome. It's kind of in that distance past that village. It's even further than that. So I do have some cactuses around here somewhere. So let's make a few cactus greens. I also made some iron transport pipes while I was kind of resetting up everything. So I've already got a couple of them, because you need to go to the insertion pipe, you need cactus green and you need an iron transport pipe. So to make cactus green, you just smelt up some cactus. So I went and found some cactus so I can start growing that as well. So if we just chuck that through the redstone furnace real quickly, I've got plenty of charcoal in there at the moment. Let me just grab you and just insert as much as I can into there. There we go. So yeah, basically what is going to happen is that from the tree farm, all wood will automatically come and be automatically inserted into these 2 redstone furnaces. Charcoal will be smelted up and then automatically inserted into all of... well, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a couple more steam dynamos. Tell you what, I can do that quickly as well. So if we look at the recipe for steam dynamos, there you are, steam dynamos. So I need two transmission cores, which requires 2 bits of silver, which I happen to have. I need some redstone as well. Let me just go grab some redstone quick. Grab a bit, just in case I need more than I think. I'm going to need a little bit of iron to make these, what's it called? The gears. I need some copper. Let's grab that. Anything else I need? Nope, that looks like it's about it. I do not have a crafting bench nearby. I think I'm going to dig this one up and move it over to by my ingots and stuff. like I said, this will all be a bit more convenient once I get my ME network set up. So we need our two transmission coils. We need 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 copper gears, and then hopefully that should be everything in place. So we can make 2 more steam dynamos like that. I can then set them up there and there. They should be gaining water nice and quickly. Excelente. Then we want to yeah, what I might do is, what I'll probably do is leave that one as a. So what I'll do with the insertion pipes is leave that one as a kind of like an so in the first like 1 or 2, leave it as an ordinary pipe, and then finally in the last one that'll be an insertion pipe, and then if they end up being overfilled, I'll then have another one going into a chest as overfill. So if I do that real quick, so where's my insertion pipes? So I need the cactus green. I need to make 1, 2 insertion pipes for each of my setups here. So there's 2 insertion pipes. And then I'll show you what I mean. So take that cobblestone pipe out, put an insertion pipe on instead. So in theory, let me just I've just realised this isn't looking particularly neat right now, but I will patch all this up in a minute. Just wondering if there's a way to make that look a little bit neater down there. I'll figure that out in a minute, but or off camera. So yeah, so what will happen is that the wood will come up here, it will go into that inventory, and then in theory 50% should go in there, 50% should go in there. And then if there's too much, then what I'll do is just have a barrel, maybe? Yeah, I think I'll have a barrel on the end, and that will collect any surplus wood. Or do I just build a chest? I might just build a chest, depending on... I haven't really got enough oak wood right now, so let's just make a chest just temporarily. Got plenty of jungle wood from my... what's it called? From my rubber wood. Makes jungle wood for some bizarre reason, so is that right? Yep. So that'll be basically my overflow chest for any wood that comes out until I can be bothered to build a barrel. I then need to put an insertion pipe on the end here, and then I don't need iron, I need some cobblestone. Do I have any more cobblestone transport pipe? Let me go have a quick look. Cobblestone. No, apparently I'm out of cobblestone, so I need to make some more cobblestone transport pipes. Let's just grab a couple of bits of glass so I can make these up. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. And then I'll also need to make a couple more chests as an overflow for now, until I can make a couple more barrels, which will be fairly soon. So we shall then have the chest for the overflow from the charcoal. So we'll have you come out like that, although for some bizarre reason that wants to connect up, so let's bring that out like that. There we go. So like I said, in theory, so what should happen is so I've got an iron transport pipe here, so I think this is the right setup. So these are the 2 inputs, and then it should output up here. Charcoal should come along, charcoal should go down there, and then finally it will check with the insertion pipe whether or not it can set it into there. If it can, if not, if there's going to be an overflow, it'll then bring it out, bring it down to the chest as an overflow. We should be able to connect all that up. Now, do I have any? So I need to go connect up my my 2 tree farm things with power, and then I also need, what do I need? I need some oak saplings, because I'm changing over from rubber to oak now, just because I've got like enough rubber to last me a while. I can always in future so if I put you into there, oh, apparently I haven't quite set this up right yet, so let's bring you down like, hang on, I just do I have a spade? I do not have a shovel on me, so let me just dig down here like this. This is where the jetpack starts coming in really handy. So, oh no, I did not want to do that. Yeah, I might start blocking some of this kind of stuff up with so let's bring you along. It's getting dark, so I might have to go sleep in a minute. So that will then bring out, so I have to make sure that oak saplings, oh, it's probably planted, so just grab one of them. That will go into the green one. I need some oak wood. Let me just go inside to sleep really quickly. And then, so yeah, this is going to be my temporary base. This is going to be my, apparently it's not quite nighttime yet. So this will definitely be my permanent base from now on. I shouldn't be moving from here now that I have totally moved across. It took me like an hour or so to move everything across my base, as it's kind of like a few hundred blocks over in that distance. Let me sleep, damn it. It's nighttime already. It's dark. There we go. So, have a quick nap. and then we can go finish setting up the diamond pipe. This will all get eventually will get automated by my ME system once I get around to it. So I want wood to come out of the blue one, so wood can go there. Why did I have that one there? Let's put that back. Let's replant you, and then I need to cover all this up with dirt, so let's go grab a stack of dirt so I can start covering this all up. So when eventually I do get enough to start overpopulating, dirt is in a barrel here. Excellent. So I've built a few barrels. So barrels are from the factorization mod. If I just show you the recipe for them quick, so we go barrel. So you want to make the, for some reason it's not showing the recipe, but if you look at, like, for example, the spruce wood barrel, you make it by putting what's the word I'm looking for? You put logs, not logs. So you put the wood, not the logs, in a U shape like that with any kind of slab in the middle, and it makes a barrel. And then basically what you can do is you can store up to 64 stacks of a single item in them, unless you put the barrel upgrade down, which basically means you can store like 1,024 stacks. Which is pretty mental. I think the only way you can store like more items in one place is to use what's it called? So that's the planter. Yep. Yeah. The only way you can make more is by what am I looking for? So let's also make it so that the power comes up to my harvester as well. There we go. Yeah, the only way you can store more in one place is to use Minefactory Reloaded's deep storage units. Never used it on my Unhinged series, basically because you need iridium to make it on Unhinged. Whereas now, if we have a look for the deep storage unit, I'm hoping the recipe should be so deep storage unit. So you at least need a tesseract, you need a reinforced strong box, which is hardened glass, and a hardened strong box, which is some invar or like invar and tin in a chest. So not too bad, and then plastic sheets. So yeah, that's actually reasonably cheap. On the unhinged recipe, when you tried to make that, it was like iridium and all sorts of other crazy things, and you got one of them. Whereas that you use a tesseract. So once I've got a good supply of ender pearls, probably from like the end, once I go there eventually. Portal to the deep dark. Wow, I wonder what that is. Yeah, so once you've got some ender pearls and you can actually make tesseracts, it doesn't look too bad. So once my tree farm gets up and going, it should start to automate. Let me get some wood, some bone meal. If I've got some knocking around, there we go. Got bones. So if we can accelerate the first kind of like few tree growths, should make the whole process a little bit quicker. So if we just start bone mealing some of these, and then the harvester should go. Oh, damn, I used a little bit too much bone meal. Oh, hang on, and I also need to make a chest to store, because what this oak farm will do now is it'll also produce apples. So I just realised I need a chest to store some apples in. Do I have a spare chest in there? No, I don't. So let's make a chest, another like kind of double chest for now, until, again, like I said, once this starts producing lots and lots of wood, I should have enough then spare oak wood, or I can probably just go to the maybe just even like the jungle wood over there and grab some of that just to there you go. So this has actually produced apples already. If we put the apples come out of the yellow one just to be on the safe side. So there we go. I now also started to have a more what's the word I'm looking for? Like renewable source of food as well, because that will essentially just produce unlimited apples, which is pretty sweet. So let's just put these barley seeds away, put the cactus green in here. We also need to put some stuff away. So that's still producing. That's still got some. Oh, that's totally out now. That's interesting. Oh no, sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. So that still has plenty of charcoal in it, which is what I like to see. What do we need to put? I don't know if I need to put insertion pipes on all of these or not. Let me just kind of like start splitting this up a little bit. So let's put half of you in there, half of you in there. So we start producing plenty of. Why is that doing that? Probably because it's coming out of there. So let me just destroy these and then just like bring them around here like that instead. That's a little bit better. That looks much better, a little bit neater as well. So let me put some. I've been strip mining, got tons of iron, got plenty of copper and gold. Need to really go find some silver. I've only got 11 silver, and I need some more lead as well. So I need to go down to like the particular level where you find them. So let me just put some stuff away. Okay, so what do I want to do for the rest of this video? So what I did off camera, I made myself a force wrench. If I show you the force wrench recipe. So it's part of Darkcraft. There it is, force wrench. So to make that, you need 3 force ingots. To make a force ingot, you need to. That's the wrong way. If we go this way, so to make a force ingot, you basically either need to put one of these force gems, which you can find at lower levels, I think, with a couple of either, like, you can use iron, you can use bronze, you can use silver, you can use steel, and you basically make these force ingots. Once you made them, you also need to make a force gear as well, and to do that you take a stone gear, which is a wood gear surrounded by cobblestone, and a wood gear is just 4 sticks in a square. Once you've made that force ingot, once you've made this force wrench, it's a really cool wrench. It can basically act as a crescent wrench, so you can use it on thermal expansion machines, you can use it on manufacturing loading machines, you can use it on, I think you can even use it on industrial craft machines. But the thing it does really well is if I go so what you have to do is take some of these force gems, put them in here, and it basically tops it up with liquid force. What you can then do is, like, usually you wouldn't be able to move these out. Didn't want to do that. With this barrel, if you wanted to, like, move this around, what you'd have to do is destroy it and then move all the rubber separately. But what you can do with this force wrench is, if you hold down shift and right click, is it going to let me do this? No, why isn't it letting me do that? This should be working. Can I try? Oh, there we go. So apparently, for some bizarre reason, that just disappear. Where the hell did that go? This isn't good. There's an angry zombie there. I do not want to lose that, because that had all of my. This might be a problem. I've just lost that chest, and it had, like, loads and loads of. Okay, that seems to be a bit of a glitch. Oh dear, I just lost a fair amount of ingots and stuff, unless it's just gone. Nope, I just seem to have totally lost that chest. Oh dear. What should happen is that so for some bizarre reason that chest has just gone walkies. That's kind of terrifying. Note to self, the force wrench seems to be a little bit bugged at the moment. Basically what that should have done, it should have created, if it hadn't disappeared, it's not gone, like, up into the roof or something crazy like that. I don't know. What that should have done, in theory, was to have turned that chest into. Hasn't been, like, picked up by something, has it? Nope. It seemed to, like, go up into the roof. Let's just check on the roof. Didn't go up here. Ah, there we go. Whew, whew. Panic over. Phew. So what I want to do now is replace that. So what I've done with the roof here is basically put slabs all on top, so mobs can't spawn on top. So panic over. So what the force wrench has done by sending the chest up to the roof is create what's called this tile box. What you can then do is the tile box keeps whatever is inside it, and then you can just place it down, and you've moved all inside. That should work on barrels, but for some reason it's not. Have we got the portal gun? Is the portal gun Porta? Ah, the portal gun mod is on. Excellent. I did not realise this was on. Another way of moving these barrels is to use the portal gun, but I know before you used to be able to force wrench up these barrels, which was pretty cool. You can move them around using a force wrench as well, but you used to be able to. I don't know if that's bugged or not, or whether or not it's something I'm going to need to go look up. But yeah. But what you can also do with the force wrench is, if I show you, this is a blaze spawner from the nether. So you can use this force wrench to pick up monster spawners and make your own what's the word I'm looking for? Your own, like, kind of like spawner trap, which is pretty sweet. So what we're going to do to round off this video is to make our own blaze spawner, so we can essentially make unlimited blaze rods, which is pretty sweet. So if I just chuck all of this stuff away for a second, I need a bucket, or I need a couple of buckets. I also need a lot of cobblestone, so let's grab a load of you. We shall also chuck you in there, just because I need somewhere to put you. So, how do you make a blaze spawner? So you need a lot of cobblestone. You also need water, so the blazes can't land. And then, what I am going to use is iron spikes. Where are they? So, iron spikes, basically what they are is that you can, like, put them what they do is if you walk into them, they hurt you. But if mobs walk into them, it hurts mobs as well. But they kind of act as though it's the player that's killed them. Like sometimes if you have like falling traps and stuff like that, it doesn't count as the player killing the mob. So you don't get certain items from them. So for example, if you had somehow like the blaze is coming through water, it doesn't necessarily count that you've killed the blaze, so you won't get the blaze rod drop. Whereas with the iron spikes, it does count as you killing the mob, so you get like the cool mob drops. So to make these iron spikes, you need iron swords and you need iron ingots and iron blocks. So now that we found that iron, thank God, let's grab a stack of you. So we want to make, I'm going to make 8 because you need like 4 pointing forwards and 4 pointing down to stop the blazes getting out. So we shall make 2 blocks of iron. So let's start off by making that. So there we go, there's 1 block and there's 2 blocks of iron. We also need to make 3 iron swords, so let's grab me some sticks from somewhere. I can't remember where, I think I've got some somewhere. Have I got any in here? Nope, let's just grab some wood instead then. That also works for me. Let's just have a quick nap as well, as it is getting to night time. So it shan't take me too long to finish building this these iron spikes. So these iron spikes come from the Extra Utilities mod. The Extra Utilities mod is a really cool mod. It kind of does very little things, but in very, very cool ways. So you got things such as it's got its endothermic pump, which, okay, apparently need 1 more stick. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, there's like, I think part of Extra Utilities like the endothermic pump, so instead of having to like build your own kind of complicated like instead of building like a buildcraft pump and stuff like that, it essentially does it all for you, and then you just have to like pump it back. So it's pretty cool, and it creates, if you're playing on a server, it creates less lag than if you were using just like a buildcraft pump and a what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, that didn't work. So yeah, where was I? I'm getting distracted. I'm talking about the endothermic pump. So let's put all you in place. So we need to do 1, 2, 3 like that, and then whoop, and then again we'll do this again. Create 4 more iron spikes, and then we can start to get the blaze spawner set up. So I'm just trying to remember the setup. Oh, excellent. So this is going pretty quick. So it's already producing a fair few number of oak saplings, which is always nice to see. Let's just plop another one down. So we'll stick the blaze spawner just over here, so it's fairly near to our base. So we want it 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not want that there. I want it 6 wide. And then we want it few long. Just trying to remember how high it needs to be. Let's just make sure this is a nice base like this. Here we go. We'll have this coming down to here. So tell you what, I'm just gonna go off camera. I'll build all this quick and then show you what I've done in a second. So I'll see you in a sec, guys. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I've got it all built. What I've basically done is at the back there's just like 1 block higher with the water on top. Got all the spikes set up, so I got 4 pointing down and 4 pointing forward off this facing forward. What I now need to do is put the spawner down. So what I'm just going to do is dig down here, grab the spawner block, then just drop it down there, put that block back on top, and in theory, blazes should now start spawning. So if we just sit here for a second, a blaze should in theory spawn, I hope. If not, I've set this up wrong and I might need to make it 1 higher. We shall see. The blaze spawns, and it's a good sign. Oh, ow. What's going on? Why am I taking damage? Is it the spikes? It might be the spikes. Or am I drowning? Oh no, I'm drowning. Apparently it's too deep there. That's very weird. How bizarre. Maybe I just need to kind of like pull this out 1 further. Like so. Oh god, water's going everywhere. There we go. Ah. So let me just dig up these 4, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I might have made this one too shallow. I might need to take that up a notch so that the blazes have room to spawn. Let me just give them... I'll be one more second just as I raise it up one, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I did have that wrong. So basically, I had it one too far forward, so these blazes now do appear to be taking damage. I don't know if they're taking damage from the iron spikes or not though, which we'll see in a second. Hopefully they will come a bit further forwards. Are they getting damaged by the water or by the spikes? I can't quite tell. I think they're getting damaged by the water, which is not what I want. So where are they getting stuck? I think they're getting stuck. I need to bring that forward one and more, I think. So yeah, that's where the problem is. As you can see, they're getting stuck on that roof. I want them to get stuck on the iron spikes instead. Oh god, I want to get stuck on the iron spikes instead. So if we just bring that forward one more like that, in theory this should now work. Hopefully these blazes will spawn again and then start going into the iron spikes. So if he gets damaged by the spike, then he should die. And there we go. So it's produced our first blaze rod. Excellent. So that should just then. So what you can just do is you can just effectively like leave this like running off camera. You can just sit here. Well, not in the dark, but if you made it so if you like boxed yourself in, you can just sit here, wait for blazes to spawn. They'd come kill themselves on the iron spike, and you get unlimited blaze rods. This is far safer than trying to kill blazes in the nether, as they are usually a bit of a pain in the arse. So yeah. I've done a couple of things this episode. I've managed to re-automate my my tree farms, which is always good. I've managed to set up my my initial blaze spawner. What is that? Is that like this little bag of something? Can't quite reach it though, for some bizarre reason. Come to me. I don't know what it is. So we can dig forwards. I want that bag. I don't know what it is. I've no idea what that was. A random bag of something. But yeah, as you can see, I've now got my little blaze farm set up. I've got my tree farm is going. These oak trees are going down really quickly. Should we go see inside, see how well the furnaces are holding up? Are they smelting anything? How am I... so this is the insertion pipe. So as you can see, things are going down into there. Seems to be quite a good supply of everything, which is always nice. It's what I like to see. So yeah, I'm going to be ending the video here. Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, it's nice seeing you comment on my videos to let me know what I'm doing well and what I'm not doing well. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and favourite. If you're new to the channel, it's always nice to see you subscribe. And again, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.